Hi, this is Zach here with the US Chartbreakers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Tuesday, the 25th of April. Starting off with the S&P 500, where it looks a little bit brighter. We've had three successive sessions, with the market trying to find support towards 41.10. We're still trying to break 41.60 on an end-of-day close basis at that one-year resistance line projection. The black line there on the daily chart. And above that, we're looking for as high as 42.60, which is the top of that rising October trend channel. On the downside, below 41.10, not looking for anything lower really than 40.70 to 40.80, which is recent April support. Moving along to the stocks, and quite a few that we've covered here recently, which is normally good news because it means that they've followed on the upside. First one here is AGBA Group, and here you can see that the shares have broken back above the 50-day moving average. It's the third or fourth time now, so we want to see proper progress on this occasion. 50-day line there around $2. Above that on an end-of-day close, looking for at least $3, and big picture target over the next 1 to 2 months as high as $5 at the top of that broadening triangle from back in January. Stock which looks like it's on its way is Appreciate Holdings, and here we have the breakthrough of the 50-day line. That was around $1.10. Above that, we're looking for the broadening triangle top there from December as high as $4.50 over the next 1 to 2 months, hopefully a bit sooner. And obviously that would take out the old March resistance around $3.50. On to a stock which has been something of a winner over the recent past. Corbus Pharmaceuticals, just bouncing off the initial, or the former April support. They're at $8. Above that, we're looking for not only a retest of April resistance towards $13, but up to as high as a broadening triangle from back in May last year at $15 by the end of next month. Stock which is a new name for us, but hopefully will be a familiar name, is Clearwater Paper Corporation. Here we've gapped up off the floor of that falling trend channel from back in August. Closed above the 50-day moving average at $35. Above that, looking for at least the 200-day line at $38, and then up to $42.50 perhaps as soon as the end of next month at the top of a broadening triangle from back in November. But the key here is that you hold above $35, and that unfilled gap to the upside remains unfilled, especially as it completed a bear trap island reversal from last month. So all pretty impressive on a technical and charting basis. Microcloud hologram is next, and here you can see that obviously the share's been all over the place, but view now is that while we're above the 50-day moving average, that is at around the $2.25 area, we should be able to head up towards the 200-day moving average as high as $5 by the end of next month. If you're fussy, maybe recent resistance around the $2.60 area would be the stop loss, but maybe I think in this situation you've really got to go for the 50-day line as the support there. Another name which looks like it is on the up at the moment is Ideaya Biosciences. Here on fill gap to the upside through February resistance there around $18.20. Above that, we're looking for the top of a rising trend channel from way back in March last year, $25 to be hit by the end of next month. So reasonable risk reward, and also hoping obviously that the shares will do better than $25. We already had an unfilled gap to the upside back in September, and that did wonders for the shares. They were up over 70% after that. Moving along to another big riser in 8Bio, and here old resistance there back in February, $2.50, the stop loss. Looking for the shares to remain above that level on an end-of-day close basis ahead of a move up to a May resistance line projection at $5 which hopefully will be seen by the end of next month. On to a stock which is another pharma winner at the moment, Ideaya Pharma. Here you can see there's a broadening triangle in place since November, a nice push through the 50-day moving average yesterday, which hopefully will be more successful than the last push through, or the last pushes through the 50-day line. Above the 50-day line, around $2, looking for as high as $3 by the end of next month after that final bear trap that we had to start the week below $1.60. Lumen is the next contender. Lumen Technologies. Here a nice little turnaround within that broadening triangle. Looking for the shares to try and rebound enough, at least to the 50-day moving average. That's around $2.80. Maybe we'll see that over the next 2 to 3 weeks, or perhaps even sooner. Ideally, we stay above $2.25, which was the initial resistance for the week, ahead of a $3 target. Stock which has a very poetic name and hopefully has a decent progression to match is MoonLake Immunotherapeutics. Here we've broken a line of resistance there from back in March last month, and to only $1.60 the line there at the moment. Above that, looking for as high as $35 over the next 1 to 2 months, which is a November resistance line projection. So maybe by the end of June we hit $35 on MoonLake and remain above the $22 area. Just a few situations to go for next. First one is Pioneer Power Solutions. Here a nice gap to the upside there, golden cross earlier this month, so all going on there quite nicely. Top of the rising trend channel for the shares from last year, pointing to an $8 target. Hopefully we'll see that over the next 2 to 3 weeks. That is a 1-year resistance line projection, and April 2022 rising price channel top. We've already had a golden cross buy signal for the shares, which has worked, and looking for the shares to remain above $5.50, the floor of the recent gap, or the latest gap actually, on their way to $8. Another situation which is catching the eye is Rezolute. Here, just breaking that line of resistance there from back in February. That was around the $2 area and above that, but looking for a top of October rising trend channel target as high as $3.20 by the end of next month. On to Thai Oil, and Thai Oil is a situation where the shares have hopefully double bottomed there towards $48.50. While we're above that, looking for a return to the top of the range around $55, which was the initial April resistance for the shares. So relatively simple setup there. Finishing off with a recent winner, one which looks like it's continuing, United Insurance. Here we had a rather dramatic rug pull down towards the $1.50 area, but we've gapped up again. So that does suggest that on this occasion, especially while we're above the 50-day moving average at $2.40, we could head up towards $4 as soon as the end of next month, and if we're lucky, even by the end of this month. That's it for me today. More updates during the week.